So our Know Your Place network is a Staffordshire-based group of organisations, including ourselves, which is Staffordshire Council of Voluntary Youth Services, the University of Staffordshire, the County Council, and a Young People Steering Group. And we are have come together to empower and train young people in community-based research, participatory research, into their place. So that can be quite diverse across Staffordshire. We've got some very historic towns and places, industries, very rural areas as well. So the aim is that they get to really understand their places. They get a voice that they gain through their research and understanding of that place. And then we support them to take that voice to local decision makers, which will hopefully impact on decisions and policies and bring about positive change for young people.
I think the difference between just consulting with young people and the methodology that we're using is that young people are in the driving seat. They are the community researchers, they are equal partners in this process, and therefore actually it isn't just a case of us as a university or the City Council consulting with young people and then them deciding what they do with that information. It's about the young people themselves deciding what their priorities for research are, undergoing that research, and then being really clear about the changes that they want to see as a result of that. And I think through this work, what we want to develop actually is develop the young people's skills around influence and being able to influence change, and knowing that by coming together, working collectively, we can actually create real change, and we're a power for good, I think, in that sense.
I think in terms of young people's voice over the last few years, mental health has been a recurring theme. They've also touched on things like climate change, but I guess most recently cost of living and some of the challenges around that have risen to the top and become a bit more immediate. So a real focus on what does their job aspirations look like? Are they going to be able to find something that's of interest? Can they afford to buy a house? All of those kinds of things that they're looking at in terms of their future.
I think in 5 years' time, I'd really love to see a sustainable network of young people who are able to continue informing, particularly the County Council, potentially other infrastructure organisations, anchor institutions, in terms of their priorities, the kind of priorities that those organisations need to be considering in order to be meeting the needs of young people. So essentially, I think it's about us demonstrating through this project how organisations like the City Council can consult with young people and can actually pull those ideas together to affect real change.